Quick little Lone Star update. So since the last podcast, basically shortly following the last podcast, Hooligan Disc announced that they were also pulling their manufacturing from Lone Star. So it went from, their marketing guy and Chandler Kramer, and apparently Hunter thinks Robert Burridge, although we can't find that information anywhere, have all left Lone Star, little red flag, to
it's a beige flag.
Massive red flag raised on a pirate ship because now Hooligans left. Pirate ship. So something's going on at Lone Star is what we all know.
Would be sick.
So then a lot of stuff has been posted because everyone's just like...
More like a Lone Star right now. Am I right, boys?
Yeah. So everyone was posting like what the heck's going on at Lone Star. There's a lot of
posting it.
Rumors swirling, people being confused. Josh Hofstra, their marketing guy that left, no longer their marketing guy, he responded to one on Twitter and said, "Y'all are wild. It all boils down to one person making bad business decisions for a company. That's it."
Dang.
I mean, yeah.
Thoughts shired.
Well, it must be some pretty seriously bad business decisions for a sponsored player to leave and then for a marketing guy to uproot his career with nowhere to go at that time, which now he's had a lot of people reach out. And then for a manufacturing partner to also leave. So now it went from something must be going on at Lone Star to what the heck's going on at Lone Star? Something's going on. Something happened.
That's crazy.
Because is it like a boycott level? Is it like take all Lone Star out of your bag level?
Yeah.
What happened?
What do we need to do? How about this?
How about it?
We're issuing a statement to Lone Star right now. Tell us the truth. What happened? Or else our finger might just slip and we might tweet everybody boycott Lone Star.
That's called blackmail, Trevor. You don't have to abide by that. We will not tweet everyone boycott Lone Star.
It's not quite blackmail. It's an ultimatum.
No, because at the end of the day, people have to decide if they might agree with it.
No, it's not blackmail because we don't have information on them. Blackmail would be saying, we know what you did, pay us, or else we're going to release it.
Yeah, it's just like, it's not blackmail. It's just like an immoral ultimatum.
No, we're
not blackmail. But I will once I get the info.
That is not true. Nothing that Trevor says on this podcast can ever be taken
Trevor,
serious.
put your TMZ hat back on.
Yeah, give me the TMZ hat.
Trevor tries to hand out $10,000 like every other day around here.
16 grand.
Yeah, I mean, he one day just bet $1 million on something without having it.
Without asking.
Yeah, like you got to have $1 million if you're going to bet it. But no, something's definitely going on at Lone Star. I don't know what the heck it is.
Dude, imagine you went to Vegas, you could bet, you could just go into you can if you have like a credit card, but imagine like you could just open up an account with them, and I guess if you're rich enough, you probably can do this. You just gamble. You just acquire debt with.
It's called options trading in the stock market. You do this thing called uncovered call.
But does it light up and go ding, 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 ding?
No.
Is there a giant buffalo on the screen?
You do this thing called an uncovered call. One call is for 100 shares, right? And so I'm like, I don't think that this stock's going to run up, so I'm going to do an uncovered call, which means that Connor pays me $1 a share. I pocket $100. He bought the call at $20. That stock now runs to $50, okay? Connor calls it because he has the right to buy it at $20. I now have to buy 100 shares of that stock at $50 and sell it to Connor for $20.
It sounds like a personal experience.
No, it's not. It's just people do that. Like people day trade options without the money in their account, imagining, well, there's no chance.
What
that
do
thing
you
runs
do
above
whenever it runs up and you don't got the money? You go to jail?
You owe the money. You got to have the money.
This is where
what if you don't have it, though?
This is where these movies come about of guys finding you and beating you up saying, where's my money?
No, that's not it. I think you probably go to jail at the end of the day. It's probably some type of fraud or something. I don't know.
What a fun way to go to jail, though.
Would it be?
I think if I had
over like making $100.
I think if I had to, like, they were like, we're gonna kill your family if you don't go to jail. I think the way I would go to jail is by doing that.
Yeah.
How would you go to jail, Hunter?
Probably whatever they did at Lone Star.
Good segue.
Wow, Hunter.
Back
dude.
to disc golf.
You can't be saying stuff like that, dog.
No, see, that's completely
Come on,
different.
dog. Woof, woof. Here's the thing.
Speaking of Lone Star.
How do we disc golf day trade? Do you just I'm going to lock in 100 destroyers at $850 a piece. That's not going to run up.
Yep. Anyway, so I'm sure at some point someone will say something about what happened at Lone Star, and then everyone will know.
That's called a whistleblower.
There's enough people that know. So someone's going to say something.
Yeah, come on.
That's the one thing about disc golf. Still too tight-knit of a community that stuff will get out.
It'll get out.
Yeah. So
and also, if you don't tell us, then Trevor's gonna show up at your house.
No, no.
And Josh, if you're listening to this right now, man, you don't have to tell me what happened. And like, I would never ask that of you. Continue.
It is curious though.
Just like,
but there you go. There's a little Lone Star update.
A riddle.
Yeah, that's what we want. We don't send a riddle.
And we'll just read the riddle on air, and if anyone can solve it. There's a little Lone Star update. Let's hop into a final segment to wrap up the show. In the bag.